bro?
Am I ready though?
Are you ready?
Shit,
Are you
possibly.
ready?
I think I'm probably ready
I think I'm ready too, bro.
for sure.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, sir.
MMA Neighborhood,
Boom.
baby.
MMA
Welcome,
Neighborhood.
guys. Welcome back. We just got done watching UFC 239, Jones versus Santos,
Hell yeah.
and I am pretty happy right now. Very, very happy actually, because a lot of beautiful, quick knockouts tonight,
Yeah,
and a lot of good shit went down, brother.
I have to say, this whole fight card was pretty much on fire, except
The beginning.
the beginning.
What-
It started off a little slow, but damn, did it heat up real quick.
Oh yeah, it was one of those don't blink, don't take a piss, man, because things ended quick. But you're right, brother. The first fight was a little snoozer, huh?
It wasn't like, well, first of all, we're talking about first fight was Diego Sanchez versus Michael
Chiesa.
Chiasm, and yeah, Diego Sanchez just got totally like outclassed. It looked like.
Oh yeah.
And like he goes into the very first round, like the first like what 5-10 seconds, and he shoots for a takedown. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah, against the jiu-jitsu artist, he was like trying to match his grappling. I guess.
Like, what are you trying to show right now?
It didn't work out for him. It didn't
Not
work
at
out for him at
all.
all. Exactly. He came in. Let's not forget, he came in foaming to the mouth, man.
Dude, right? Dude.
Coming out like a dog with rabies, just
Fucking
foaming.
A.
I love the intensity Diego brings. I just wish he can back it up, but I feel like it's too
He
late.
does sometimes, but
Yeah, I feel like it's too late. And yeah, dude, outclass was the perfect word for it.
Yeah.
Michael Chiesa was just way too good in grappling.
Yeah.
And owned him, made him look like Joe Rogan said, a black belt versus blue belt, which is
Yeah.
fucking insulting to Diego. But it's true. Like in that match, grapple match that we basically watched.
Well, it's like even then, like Michael, man, like I was expecting him to finish it.
Yeah.
How many? Like I could count at least like 5 times where he could have finished.
Yeah,
it.
Chiesa won by decision, but he had many opportunities to finish this
Like
fight.
yeah, like I don't know.
That rear naked choke, what we predicted, almost
Yeah.
came like 10 times.
Exactly.
In that
I was like, dude, just like, can you please prove us right?
fight. Right. I have a question. Like honestly, do you think like maybe he kind of felt bad for Sanchez in a sense, where he's like,
No.
oh, I won't finish you. I'll just play with you a little bit, because it kind of looked like he was playing around with him a little bit, and like
Yeah, he was like he didn't like really solidify like a position. He did or was
He's
just
flowing.
kept on moving
he's
around.
flowing. Yeah, he's
You
flowing.
know, and I get that, but
Like you didn't take any unnecessary risks type of
yeah,
thing.
he tried a couple of Kimuras and rear
Mhm.
nakeds, but nothing really came to fruition like at all.
Well, I guess
like I guess I don't know.
I guess credit to Diego Sanchez.
Exactly,
'cause
that's what I was gonna.
he is a
get
black
to.
belt in jiu-jitsu, just not the smaller guy and the older guy.
Yeah,
But he did get out of everything he was put in, and just he had nothing to give back, you know.
yeah. Well, I think I don't know why he shot for a takedown. What are you
that
doing?
was weak.
What like that is the like that was so stupid.
Yeah, man, and he was actually inducted in the Hall of Fame for the fight that he had with Clay Guida
Clay,
this week. So, and at that award assembly, he actually said he was going to fight like he did with Clay Guida, but he completely went against that and just went for a takedown.
Yeah, it's like instantly. So I don't know.
Yeah, bad. I don't know either, dude. Maybe because he won his last fight on the ground, he got a little confidence.
Yeah,
but bad choice on his part.
for sure.
Do you think because he had problems with his camp he's been with for years, Greg Jackson,
Mhm.
and he ended up leaving 2 weeks, I think, prior to this fight. He ended up leaving Greg Jackson's camp.
No
You
shit.
think that affected his performance tonight?
He had to.
Yeah.
Had to.
See now Greg in his corner and Mike Winkle's on.
Well, that and let's like he's been there for his whole career.
Yeah, most of it, yes.
Most of it, you're used to certain things,
Mhm.
for your career. And when you do a big change like that, man, it's definitely gonna make you think about it in a different way,
fight in a different way, different
Yeah.
coach. Oh man, it was just a bad performance. And so, what do you think he should retire? Do you think Diego's the nightmare dream, whatever he is now? Do you think the dream's gone now, and now it is a nightmare for him, and he needs to retire?
I don't think he needs to retire. I don't think he's there yet. I mean, he can still put on a good show. I just think, like I said in the preview for this fight card, this was a weird fight,
Yeah,
plain and simple. He could still put on a performance. I mean, he doesn't have to retire. He could though.
yeah. If he doesn't, who do you think he can put on a good performance against in the welterweight division that he's in now? Do you think he should jump back to lightweight maybe?
Oh, fuck.
I know your boy Clay Guida. He's fighting Jim Miller. I think that's a great matchup because they're both veterans. You know? But for Diego, I don't know where else he can go, really.
It puts him in a weird spot because he beat the prospect Mickey Gall. Gall, Gal, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where he
It's
goes.
hard to match him up now, right?
Yeah. You know?
I'd still say he retires, man. Just, I mean, like you said, he's got entertainment still left, entertainment value in fights.
Yeah.
But it's just like, he got outclassed tonight and just shows he's just not. He's not nowhere near the top 15, top 10.
No.
So if he's fighting, it's just for journey, you know, only because there's no belt in his future anymore. You know, it's done. So I like to see him just retire, man.
I could see that.
And he seems so fucking loony to me, man. Like his mind's just nuts. And sometimes you gotta be nuts to fight, but dude.
Yeah, I mean, but dude, what was up with, like you said, foaming at the mouth and shit?
Man,
like, dude, that was like, bro. What are you on right now, dog?
Straight up, man. He scares me too, to the point, like, not because of the foam out of his mouth, but because he might pull like a Chuck Liddell type of thing where he won't know when to stop because he just wants to fight.
Well, the thing is, the difference is he's not getting knocked out
yet.
But I don't know. We'll see.
They put him against a killer, which they've been nice and haven't.
We'll see.
If he goes against some monster, dude, might be seeing a different story.
We'll definitely see.
I guess I'm a downer on Diego Sanchez like usually.
Yeah, usually.
I gotta give him credit. He survived all the submission attempts, but I just don't see where he goes from here. You know? But on the flip side, Chiesa got a good win, I guess. He's 2 wins in a welterweight division now.
Yep.
Do you
looks good?
Any matchups in the future for Chiesa? You see anything? She hit the top 15, top 10 now?
Top 10 for sure.
Yeah.
Like he said, nothing. Won't accept nothing less than top 10, and I agree.
Yeah.
I think those two, Carlos Condit and then Diego Sanchez.
Yeah.
Man, feed him someone. You know what I'm saying? Feed him someone good.
I'm kind of curious to see Damian Maia against Chiesa. I think that's a good grappling match. You know, and really test if you're the best grappler.
Look, dog. You know how you are with pure wrestlers.
Yeah.
I mean, Damian Maia. I like watching ground game, but he bores the shit out of me, man.
He will put you to sleep, man.
Like,
and not like with knockout.
You know, it's like it's like. He doesn't even do anything on the ground.
Well, if he doesn't get the quick finish, it usually drags.
Yeah, it's just like,
he's a bad motherfucker, man.
He is, but it's just like, man.
And the reason why I call it matchup is because, like, when you got a good grappler, like jiu-jitsu guy like Chiesa, I mean, test him against the best grappler in there, you know?
True.
And get the grapplers, find who's the best in there, and then now pair him up against some strikers or something after that.
True. But yeah, definitely top 10.
Yeah, and the fight wasn't that great. But
it was all right.
The next one woke us up from the snooze.
Oh, my God.
And I got to give it to Steven. He got this one right. I was absolutely wrong.
Of course I did.
And yeah, a little biased, but, you know, he got it right.
Say the names real quick.
We had Luke Rockhold versus Jan, I believe, Blachowicz. So,
what did I tell you,
You're right, brother. Luke Rockhold moved up to light heavyweight. And faced the number 6 ranked opponent, which is Jan Blachowicz. And I was wrong, guys. I was wrong.
You're fucking
I
dead
believed in
wrong.
Luke. I believed in the chosen one,
bro.
But I guess
like
not.
he was the favorite, right?
Yeah, he was.
Bro, come on, people. What are you guys thinking? Old man Withers fucking got knocked out, dog. Like, what's good?
Now let's be a little fair. When was it? The second round he got knocked out, or first?
Second.
Second. So the first round wasn't too bad. It was even.
It
was even.
Wasn't horrible.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. No guy really took advantage of the round, and I thought it was pretty even. Luke tried to grapple him as well in the beginning.
Tried to grapple him, tried to take him down. I just didn't see it because the size advantage of Jan.
It's almost like that grappling kind of pulled Diego, tried to grapple him real quick.
Yeah.
And it backfired. It looked like Luke kind of gassed after that.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing I forgot. Luke had that staph infection on his shin.
Is that what that was?
Yeah,
was that
they were talking about it. So I don't know how they got him to fight or allowed him to fight.
Yeah,
definitely affected him. I seen Jan hit that leg a couple times.
Oh, for sure.
Well, I can't take nothing away. Jan won fair and square.
Well, he didn't win by hitting him in the leg. I'll tell you that much, boy. Boy.
And yeah, Jan got a fucking vicious knockout.
Fucking cleaned his clock, dog.
I don't even know what landed so fast, but I want to say left hook. But
yeah, something. Yeah,
it was heavy.
It definitely landed right on his face.
It gave Luke that O face, like, oh shit, I just got hit, and he fell down. And follow-up punches were vicious. Oh, yeah. I think Jan got 3 or 4 follow-up shots.
Like that. I think it was like 2 or 3.
I remember being late,
Yeah, I think it was like he landed 3.
Yeah.
The third one was like,
It
oh
was
man,
a late one, yeah.
ugh.
But how do you stop a guy like that, man?
Yeah,
when
exactly.
He's in the middle just knocking motherfucker out. It's
Oh
hard.
yeah, buddy.
Vicious. Steven got wet in that one, man. He
Oh,
was so
dude.
happy.
You have no idea.
Yes. Hey, you know what? I don't like Luke's personality.
Mhm.
I was trying to be like, strategical with this pick, but Luke failed me, man. He's definitely got knocked the fuck out.
I Dan told you.
He like Romero, dog, almost like, I love you, Luke. I love you. Lucky he didn't get kissed afterwards,
Dude,
man.
bro. What?
Lucky Jan didn't try to kiss him, you know?
Dude.
But where does it leave us with Luke and Jan? Where do you go for these
Luke,
guys?
I could fucking care less what he does. You know what I'm saying?
But you think he should move back down? This is first light heavyweight.
I mean, if it's a better weight cut for him or not as much as a weight cut, then fine, stay here. But I mean, he did just, like you said, number 6 rank.
Yeah.
He was facing someone with hands, boxing background and shit like that, He was going against a, pretty decent first dude to fight in that weight class.
Yeah.
There's probably someone else he could, I don't know.
But championship doesn't look near as...
No, because I don't think he has the power.
Yeah.
Like, there's no...
It looked like his cardio just failed him, too, because of the weight, man. Sometimes you put that extra weight
Well,
on.
he looked like he didn't even want to be in there.
Yeah, very, very weird demeanor from Luke.
Yeah. Like,
very weird. Like, too calm, too laid back.
Like, it wasn't even... Like, I wouldn't even call it calm. It's like, I don't care.
Look, you just woke up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then put back to sleep,
Over again, maybe. But Jan he was coming off a knockout loss from Thiago Santos, the main event.
Yeah.
And he came back with a good knockout over Luke, so he's still in the mix, right?
It was clean. I would say so.
Hell yeah, man. And not a bad fight. Like I said, it woke us up after the Diego shit. That nightmare, that snoozer.
No. Dude, right. Okay, now I'm super excited to get to this next one.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, shit.
This is one of those things that makes every event so special, because sometimes you witness history, and tonight we all did.
Oh, my God.
And we're talking about funky Ben Askren versus Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
Bro.
Ooh, did you blink? I hope not.
No, I did not.
Did you blink?
I didn't.
Did you piss? Did you
blink?
Dude. 5 seconds, baby.
I agree with Joe. I think it was sooner than... It's like probably like 2 seconds.
Yes.
Because like bell rung. I saw Jorge smile, run. Ben went for a takedown, and then Jorge fucking just led with the flying knee to his dome piece and stiffed homeboy.
Oh my God.
Oh,
like
my
the perfect
Lord.
scenario, right?
It was just like, and then you want to talk about, finishing punches at the end?
Oh.
Jorge, man, reaching for the stars in the sky and bam.
Dropping meteors on that fool, huh?
Then he got like 2 or 3 in. I'm thinking 2.
Mm-hmm.
But, bro,
I got overkill shots.
Dude, I know how bad he wanted that.
Dude, Askren is completely out cold, and he's getting overkill shots for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. Absolutely amazing. 5-second knockout, fastest knockout in UFC history. And Jorge just knew it, like he knew it was coming, right?
Dude.
He looked at him, he smiled, like you said. Freaking Ben Askren went for a takedown, no setup, just double leg, and he got a double knee to his face.
Dude, it was
good night.
Oh my
beautiful
God!
Highlight night, not highlight the year, and you're talking about knockouts of the year. I think this one's got it in the bag right now, baby.
You think this one got it in the bag?
Yeah, dude. I remember last podcast, Valentina has a mean, vicious one.
That's the
definitely
one I'm
in a running. But this one, because of speed, and it only took one shot, dog.
Dude.
You're talking about the fight starts.
It's definitely...
He goes for a takedown, you time the knee. Wow, how do you plan that any better, bro?
I mean, we are definitely going to have some good knockouts at the end of the year podcast.
Straight up, man. Bro. This is going to be tough, and I love it. And Ben Askren's finally done, baby. Like,
well,
he's not done, but...
He's not done. You got knocked the fuck out, though.
You can see Dana White grinning like, fuck yeah, motherfucker.
Dude, you could just see it on his face how happy he was that he got knocked out.
He never been so happy in his life. He probably tipped Jorge even more backstage. Like, here's the 50 on me, baby.
Oh, for real, for real.
Fuck yeah. And
like, it's kind of like fucked up in a way. Because, like, about how happy he was. Well, you could see it.
Ben talked a lot of shit on UFC, saying, like, he's beat the same caliber guys. That's why it was cool, because UFC's no joke.
True, it's not.
He came over from a different organization, and he just got knocked out fastest in the world. So, undefeated too. He came in undefeated.
Yep.
And Jorge took his soul in 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
I kind of wish Robbie did the same. It was so close. Robbie almost did the same thing.
It is what it is, though.
But Jorge made up for it.
For sure.
Made up for it, and
bro.
jaw dropping. No one can even believe. You can't even process it. Like it's so fast.
I think everyone stood up in the garage, just like, what the fuck? Like it was wild. Wild.
They said everybody in the stage were standing up too at the arena. Everybody's standing up. They couldn't sit down, dude. And dude, Funky Ben, when he woke up, funky headed, dog, because he couldn't even know where the fuck he was at.
Oh, probably not.
He's like, what the fuck happened?
Oh my god, it was so great.
Beautiful.
If you missed, fuck all the other fights.
Yeah.
If you miss this fight, I feel bad for you.
They can't even show anything on this fight because it happened in 5 seconds, dog. Like, you can't watch highlights. It's just a fucking one hit.
The fight is the highlight.
Exactly. They can't even show it.
Like, it's crazy.
You probably get freeze frame pictures if you didn't watch it, man.
Oh my god.
But the only picture you really need is Ben's feet stiff and he's just fucking done.
Like the fact that he was done.
I can't believe it's the fastest knockout.
Yeah.
In UFC history.
Right.
Unbelievable.
Like when they said that, I was like, "Damn, really?"
And to undefeated guy.
Yeah, that was a big feat right there,
dude. But that just break it down. Like, what the fuck? Funky Ben just shot.
Like,
he just shot in.
I get he's a wrestler, but what do you do? Like,
he just shot in.
Just like, I'm just gonna shoot for a takedown.
No setup, halfway across the ring.
Yeah.
Shot him, and like Jorge had it in his eyes, like he knew.
Yeah, for sure. Like exactly. Like he had that determined look. Like, I already know what you're gonna do, bro, and I already know what I'm gonna do.
It's crazy. Like when he did that, I thought about all the embedded episodes to this fight, and you could see Jorge just playing around with the knee like a lot. If you go back and watch the embedded, you'll see him throwing the knee a lot. So he just knew. It's like the McGregor and Aldo. Like they just knew what they're gonna fall for.
Oh yeah, kind of like McGregor.
Yeah,
when
like
practicing throwing that punch, and then he knocks him out with it.
Yeah, there's this. They just like know sometimes. Right? And unbelievable,
dude,
baby.
It was amazing. Amazing.
As quick as that was, and as sweet as that was, who is Jorge fighting next? Is he for the belt, the welterweight belt, or do you think the Lawler and Kobe's coming up? Do you think they need to fight? He needs to fight the winner.
Who's fighting Woodley?
Woodley got pulled out because he's injured.
Who's fighting Usman?
Injured.
He's injured too? Yeah. Well, then it kind of puts him in a fucked up position, in my opinion, because we already have most of the top 5 already in fights or injured.
Right.
So I would say don't take any fight outside the top 5, but you're already in the top 5, and the other two are injured, and the other 2 are fighting each other.
But what about the Lawler and Kobe matchup?
Well, yeah.
They're actually ranked. Kobe's ranked higher than Jorge, so I mean,
Kobe's ranked 3 or 2. If
Kobe does get the win, he's actually ranked higher. And
well, I mean, he could wait for the winner of that one then.
Yeah.
Wait for the winner of that one.
We talked about it last time. I still I want to see as a fight fan. Hope y'all agree to this, but Jorge versus Lawler,
bro.
Tell me that's not a banger,
that's
man.
That's fireworks right there.
Dude, I couldn't ask better than that, man.
I mean, but he has to get by Colby though.
Right. That's why I hope what happened tonight. It repeats itself with Lawler and Kobe.
It's gonna be interesting.
Hell yeah!
I'm scared,
dude. I didn't expect that. We were both wrong. We thought somehow Funky Ben would, we thought he was gonna win by decision.
I mean, we both wanted Jorge, but
yeah, we both prayed for Jorge, and the prayer was answered. Look, Jorge looks like Jesus now too.
Right? It's like that haircut, man. He looks like a majestic lion turned into a person.
Dude, he looked so different before too. Now he's they call him Street Jesus.
Street Jesus. That's great.
I want to listen to this podcast with Rogan too.
So it's amazing.
Yeah, that's dude. Great. I'm so glad he got that.
Oh, I know, right?
Glad. I can't wait to hear what Funky Ben has to say after that.
You think he'll be at the press conference?
Maybe.
The one after the fight?
Depends if you gotta go to the hospital or not. You get pretty concussed. He looked concussed.
There's no way he's there, actually.
He looks concussed, dude, where he doesn't, like a baseball bat.
Yeah, because he wasn't even talking or anything. Like, he was just like looking around like, what the fuck? Like, where am I?
And like Joe said, like he fucking like he just didn't look good at all.
No,
dude.
he didn't.
He looked messed up. Like, the afterblow, that's what Joe Rogan said. It's like the aftershocks is what probably just destroyed him, because he's already knocked out cold after the first knee.
Yeah. And
he got 3 fucking vicious haymakers after that.
Oh yeah.
So like Joe said in that, like that's It's all bad.
Oh yeah.
It's all bad.
But
Dana's happy.
oh,
We're happy.
Dana is partying right now,
Dude, yes.
like no other.
I would wish I was
He's meeting
partying
up
him.
with Jorge right now. He's like, bro,
Oh, yeah.
thank you so much for shutting that motherfucker
Dana's like a hitman, low key. He's like, you fucking kill him, you get an extra 100,000.
Well, yeah, I
Guaranteed.
do want to say this. This is for Ben. How was this opponent for you now? Because after he beat Lawler, he's like, is that the best you got?
Oh, well, he found something better, huh?
How was that for you, little Ben?
Motherfucker. Well, welcome to UFC.
Yeah, welcome to UFC, dog.
And that was great, dude. It's hard to like get off the high on that one.
I know. It's.
But there's not better, but there was still good coming, man.
Hey, yeah, we still have the next one, the
is-
co-main.
Yes, the women's bantamweight championship of the world.
Boy.
And the two baddest women probably ever to fight in UFC, Amanda Nunes, one of them, and Holly
sure.
Holm too. So Amanda Nunes versus Holly Holm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I predicted this one too.
Well, I agreed, but I just wanted to give Holm the chance. And,
yeah.
Amanda Nunes took it first round KO head kick, baby. Wow.
Boy.
Wow.
I realized like during that fight, like Holly Holm was like either like very afraid to get hit by her hands, which I mean she should have, but she was wincing every time like she would like Nunes would throw like a feint or something. Like she was wincing every time, and it always going down to that corner where she eventually landed that head kick.
Yeah.
So it was just like I could kind of see like how they visualized it for sure.
It's like Holly was biting on the feints.
Yeah, for sure.
And she fucked up because of that.
Yeah.
I noticed too Holly Holm had a good game plan. She's working those leg kicks, which I was thinking would help.
Yeah.
But when she got caught, it's because she hesitated on a leg kick.
Yeah.
She like froze on a leg kick, then threw it, and then of course she got a counter for that because she just stopped mid kick.
Yeah.
And then threw it anyways. Instead of like fainting, she actually committed after she fainted.
Yeah.
And boom, got countered like
Done for.
And it was almost like a Ronda Rousey, like what she did. Holly Holm did to Ronda Rousey. Kind of just Nunes just did that to Holly Holm. Kind of, it looked like a little karma.
It's like, man, she just. I don't know who's beating Amanda Nunes.
Oh, she finally.
Honestly.
So Amanda Nunes has now beat every bantamweight women's champion.
Yep.
In UFC and the featherweight champion. So, yeah, I can't say nothing but she's the best woman fighter in the world.
For
Come on, she keeps
Especially,
proving it.
I mean, she beat Cyborg.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that basically did it for me. It's like you beat someone that no one could figure out.
I was sold after the Cyborg for sure. I was always been sold. Like when Ronda Rousey first came in the game, everybody's asking like, "Oh, who do you think would win?" I said, Holly Holm or Amanda Nunes have a chance. Sure enough, they both won.
Yeah.
But I always thought Nunes, she's just so mean. She hits way different than any other woman. And dude, her power is like insane. It's you can't even she hits like a man, dude. She should fight dudes. Like she's that powerful, you know?
Dude,
she hits way on another level, and for her to take out Cyborg and Rousey, Tate, and Holm, wow. Well, like Joe Rogan said tonight, who's left?
Well, she said she wanted to defend her featherweight.
Well, against who though?
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Who?
Jermaine.
Jermaine,
yeah.
Something like that.
It's just like now she just seems unstoppable.
Oh yeah, for
you
sure.
know?
I mean, I'd guess she's like literally the only person left for her to fight.
Yeah, she's in that part of her career where she's unstoppable. You know?
And it sucks because like now it's like
it does because we're running out of fun fights for her, you know. Like, and now, like, dude, imagine the fear every chick has against this, like in Nunes now, dude.
Oh, for sure.
There's gonna be so much fear because she just took out everybody at ease, like knocking them out, first round knockouts.
Yeah, like and
making it easy. I think she knocked out every champion in the first round.
No,
Nunes.
So she submitted, what's her face, Ronda Rousey's nemesis.
Tate? No,
Tate.
Oh, she
submitted her.
Oh, I thought she knocked her out.
No, I'm pretty sure she
was it first round though?
I don't know.
Oh no,
I know because
let's just say dominated every champion.
Yeah, she's dominated all
finished
of them.
every champion. Quickly. So
yeah,
she's a bad bitch.
What do you do?
And
what do you
do?
do?
The crazy is her demeanor is just so happy and like she feels like it's meant for her, you know. So I wouldn't fight her. I wouldn't want to.
Fuck no.
I wouldn't want to go around with that chick. You know what I'm saying?
No.
She'll eat your ass. Not like that, but like a lion, bro. She'll eat you.
Dude,
you
for
know?
real.
Crazy. And that head kick, I thought Home was doing okay. You know?
She's doing all right.
She wasn't getting hurt yet. You know? She didn't get hurt until that.
Doing all right.
But it's like that. She like hesitated on one kick, and Nunes fucking capitalized and just caught her.
Yeah, it was done for.
Oh,
like,
fuck, man.
What'd I tell
Fuck.
you? What did I tell you?
You're right. I mean,
Man.
I believed Nunes was gonna win too, but I thought it'd be a little more competition, a little longer fight. But damn, Nunes is just fucking on another level, dude. She's just on another level.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna get to the main event of the evening. So we'll be right back in 1 second. All right, guys, we're back, and now it's time.
There you go.
For the main event of the evening, John Jones versus Thiago Santos. Woo!
Buddy.
UFC 239. And interesting main event. Didn't go as quick as the rest of the card.
It didn't go as planned as I seen it in my head.
And Steven's sweating a little bit on this one.
I was definitely sweating.
Why is that, Steven? What happened?
Well, look, John Jones, I don't know what he was really doing in there. Mm-hmm. Let's just lay it out. He didn't really go for, I think he went for one takedown, and it got stuffed, and he got, hands thrown at his face, so he backed off, and I don't think he went for another takedown after that.
No, he didn't. Surprisingly.
So it was basically an all stand-up match. He wasn't throwing like hardly any jabs or anything. I get you don't want to get hit by the dude, because man, he was throwing them, but it was really bothering me. He wasn't like even throwing a jab, like hardly at all. I think he might have thrown like a handful of jabs, and that's it. Mm-hmm. I was like, man, you're really bothering me right now.
Yeah,
and so basically, John Jones wins by split decision.
Ooh, a split. You hear that, guys?
Split decision.
Split.
And I'm going to be honest.
Record it now. Record this.
I don't know if he won.
What?
I don't know if he
Am
won.
I hearing this right?
Look, I thought he got leg kicks on him, but like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Fight.
It was a super close fight. Maybe I'll have to rewatch it, but this reaction right now, like after we just watched it,
it's
fresh in my head. I don't know if he won.
And either did one of the judges said Thiago won.
Exactly.
So.
I'm kind of leaning more. So going into the fifth round, I had it 2-2. 2 rounds. I mean,
what about that fifth?
That fifth round, I don't know, man. I thought I'm just gonna say it.
Look,
I thought Santos won.
He's flabbergasted.
Dude, I am, man.
It was a crazy fight. Like, I think a lot of people didn't predict this fight on this one.
No.
Because a lot of people were thinking Jones was gonna take it down, and I'm surprised as you are, man. Why didn't Jones just take Thiago down and finish him? Like people were planning on.
Yeah.
And it ended up being a pretty close stand-up fight.
For sure.
The first 2 rounds, it could have definitely gone to Thiago Santos. I know the first one, he outstruck him 2-1, basically. Yeah. And even though the end, he kind of tripped and, got head kicked, he still looks like he pulled off that round.
Yeah.
The second round was, dead even on strikes, but Thiago definitely was landing the harder blows.
I definitely had it going into the third round. I had Santos up 2.
Now going in third, Jones definitely took over the third.
Yeah, third round was his best round. John Jones' best round
for
sure. Like he was fucking lighting him up. You know what I'm saying?
And the fourth round, he was doing pretty good as well. And the fifth round was close. It
was close.
The one thing that sways me, and I think the judges as well, is Jones' forward pressure the whole fight. He never backed up, rarely backed
At all.
up, and if he did, it was usually from an explosion, so he had to get out of there.
Yeah.
But he put the pressure on Santos all night, and I think that's what gave him the fight. He didn't necessarily land huge blows, but he did pick at him. He a lot more leg kicks.
Yeah, he didn't land like any strong punches, but he did land that one pretty decent head kick.
Yeah, had a good head kick. In this last podcast, our preview for UFC 239, I predicted leg kicks would be a big factor, and going off the first round, that's what it looked like.
But
a lot of it was a leg kick game, and Thiago and Jones were trading off leg kicks.
Yeah.
And I think it made this weird fight that we watched because the leg kicks were so important, and like whoever lands them gets the head basically.
Yeah. They're really going off trying to get the points.
Yeah, and their legs were fucking hurting, dude. Butchered.
Bro, John Jones he couldn't walk out of there.
Yeah, poker face.
He was being carried out. So.
And let's not forget, I think second round,
and then
Thiago blew his knee, man. Now we don't know exactly what happened.
I think it was the first, but it could be first or second round. But yeah,
he blew his knee. We don't know exactly what it is, but you can tell definitely it was hard for him to get through that fight. Gotta give him mad credit because he kept fighting and even exploding. But
but I remember he did it, and then he was playing it pretty cool. But it was, I think, in the championship rounds, he threw that same leg again, and then it really started hurting. That's when he started really
limping. Like sometimes if he overcommitted, he'd fall. And Jones checked a couple kicks, which could have hurt his leg as well. But the initial what caused it was he just threw a leg kick, and his knee tweaked out a little bit. You know?
Yeah, it was a strange incident, but
it was. But Thiago Santos, man, there's moments where he would explode on Jones that we haven't seen yet, and it got close. Jones did a great job not getting hit hard, but it made Jones shell up a little bit where he couldn't use his offense like he wanted to see.
Yeah, Jones, I mean, he was getting swung on for sure. Santos, man, honestly, I'd be afraid to see it again, but I almost want to see a rematch. But even though that that's just not in the cards.
Yeah.
But if that fight was to happen again and Santos doesn't fuck up his leg, I think we might have a different story.
Yeah, and it kind of feels like we got a little robbed because his knee blew
a little bit.
Yeah, because it wasn't even from a blow from Jones.
Yeah, it wasn't. Like it was him kicking Jones, But I think the fact that if Santos was good and that didn't happen. I think we would have seen a better fight out of both of them. Yeah. But for what, transpired,
it's still great.
I think it was pretty good. But for someone like Santos is, messing up his leg, why aren't you I'm sorry, Jones should have been jabbing him up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's that bothered me the most, but it wasn't the best performance from him, at all.
I was about to say, it might be one of Jones' worst ones. Not the worst, but one of...
Yeah, definitely one of the worst.
Yeah, I mean, split decision, man. He almost fucking lost his fight.
Yeah, he almost fucked it up.
And that's because Thiago was landing great shots. He didn't get anything flush on the chin, but he was fucking Jones' leg up. He was eating that leg up. He landed some really good body kicks as well.
Yeah. And
Santos looked pretty reserved and calm in that fight. He looked good.
I think he learned a lot from watching Anthony Smith do it. And I think he might probably took a lot from that one.
What not to do in that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he kept Jones at bay. Because every time Jones went in to close the distance, man, he was swinging.
Yeah.
He was swinging.
Literally, if one of those wild punches connected, it could have been a new champion.
Yeah, and fuck, man, I feel like fucking Bruce Buffer, man, he really paused and still, I'm just bro, you're killing me right now. It was such a long pause.
Steven was just sweating, man.
I honestly thought he lost.
See,
honestly thought he lost.
I thought he won, but it wasn't definitely not dominant. Definitely there's a split. But like I said, that forward pressure won the fight, and because Santos blew his knee, he couldn't even do forward pressure. So
yeah, I mean that's the. Do you think that from what we saw tonight, does that dignify a win to you?
No, but what I think it does dignify is.
So do you think the judges got it right or wrong?
I'm gonna say the split is is honorable. I think
But
it could have gone either way.
but do you think Jones should have won?
Yes, yes, but it's not by like barely won. You know, like
Yeah,
barely. It was tight. And
it
I think
was.
because the reason why he won is just that forward pressure, but the knee blowing too.
Mhm.
It's Santos' knee didn't blow. Maybe he could have pulled off some more offense and
Yeah,
So yeah, I think he won, but it wasn't a great win at all. It's probably one of his worst wins.
yeah.
And he even looked like he's sweating up there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, some of those punches had to have hit him somewhat, and he did get that leg kick or
Yeah.
that head kick,
He's gonna be hurting tomorrow, man. He got damaged.
and his leg is fucked.
But I was gonna say is I think what it does show is that Jones isn't invincible. You know, like
No, yeah,
he's got holes. He even admitted, which is respectable.
yeah.
He said he's got holes. So
I appreciate, where the division is because it's fresh blood in there. I'm excited to see where it goes.
I like how Jones being active, and he wants to take on whoever, whenever. But
Yeah,
there's some hot prospects coming his way, and I think one's gonna get him. And
that's the one I'm excited to see.
I do
too.
believe Johnny Walker. He's not big yet, but I believe
Johnny Walker,
he might be the
man.
man to take it. And there's a couple other big mofos coming up.
Yeah,
And to see Thiago do what he did, yeah, it makes Jones not look so godlike, right?
yeah, true. You're definitely right.
Because in the last fight, he looked godlike. He took Gus out no problem.
Dude.
But to see Santos hang and bang,
Yeah,
I don't know, man. Jones, he's smart to realize he's got his holes, so see if he fixes them.
for sure, for sure.
But this guy Jones, gotta give it to him. He won. He's GOAT right now.
Yeah, boy.
Probably a future Hall of Famer. Yeah.
Probably. You mean?
Yeah, he is
For sure. He's number 2 for me in best of all time.
So where does Jones go next? Who does he fight next? Do we have to wait to see some contenders take on each other?
Yeah, because who's that one guy that fought that went to Thailand to learn Muay Thai?
Oh, Khalil, yeah.
Yeah.
But he lost to Johnny Walker. So
I know, but
he looks great.
after his last win, man, I'm really excited to see where he has improved on his game.
His leg kicks.
Yeah, like I'm really looking forward to seeing him come up again because I think he can. Other than that, I mean, there's Jan that won tonight. I don't think he's ready. Maybe give him one more fight.
Yeah.
But other than that, those are like the 2 that I see.
I like to see Yan go against Anthony Smith since Smith just beat Gus.
True, yeah.
Not bad.
And then that would, if Anthony Smith won, he shouldn't fight for the title after that. No way.
But let's see what it is,
Yeah, that's true.
And good fight. The main event was a little
It was
a little scary,
up in the air, but
just for those Jones fans out there. That Pete Graham didn't do much this time, but I'm just kidding.
whatever, dog.
You know what? It was a fair fight, and Jones came out victorious, and definitely future Hall of Famer. And one thing I wanted to go over before we go was the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you didn't want to bring that up
because there's some legends we got to talk about.
Handle it.
We got Rich Franklin.
Rich Franklin
was inducted. Come on, you gotta love the ace,
dude,
man.
for sure. I mean, when you look at his career, for sure, man, he's thrown down some fights, and I especially give him a lot of respect for when he had to face Anderson Silva.
Oh yeah, it was hard to watch.
But you know what? He did well. He did well. But that was against the spider and shit.
Badass wins though.
For sure.
Chuck Liddell, Vanderlei Silva.
Chuck Liddell for sure. Vanderlei for sure.
He's done good for the sport. I love his character. He looks like Jim Carrey. He's fucking it's funny as fuck. Can't get that out of my head, man. Like Jim Carrey could play him in a movie. They did like a fucking.
That would be the weirdest fucking play for an actor.
It would, but when you see what he looks like, you're like, okay, it makes sense. And then
that's too funny.
We also had, your favorite,
who?
Sugar Rashad.
Oh, the Sugar? My
Sugar
boy,
Rashad, man.
Dude, fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, well deserved. Congrats.
For sure. Yeah, that was like when we, or at least I, started really getting into UFC. Was when that
That era.
that whole mess of the light heavyweight division. Like the title was changing every other fight.
Yes.
You know, like no one was keeping it for long periods of time until we saw Jones beat Shogun.
Now he's just been
and then that's just
reigning.
That's been most of our watching UFC.
When he starts going around, Chuck Liddell, Rampage,
Sugar,
my boy Leota,
Makita, the Dragon.
But you know what, Sugar? Congrats, man. Well deserved. He's badass.
For sure.
Badass. He started heavyweight in a tough show.
Yeah.
Knocking out heavyweights.
For sure.
Insane, man.
Like I've always Sugar is for sure.
That was your boy, dude. That was your favorite.
Yeah,
that was
I don't care. He was the best. He's the shit.
Sugar Shot.
The Sugar Shot.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And then I put him up with Matt Hughes.
Yeah.
With me because I've always loved Matt Hughes too.
When he got inducted, he gave credit to Matt Hughes.
No shit.
Yeah. Yep.
What do you know?
Straight up.
What do you know?
He's like, my hand's broken. He said Matt Hughes was just close as hard as you can and swing it. He's like, and it worked. He's like, it's just funny, dude.
Dude, hell yeah.
And then one more, we had the Bizbink, the Count.
Dude.
Not the biggest fan, but he's growing on me now.
You know what? He's just one of those, he's a lucky gatekeeper.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
He got the belt, and he beat the guy you hate the most.
Exactly.
So knocked out
exactly.
Rockhold.
That's what I'm saying. He was always a good gatekeeper for the middleweight. He was never really elite. He's had those chances to fight for the title and whatnot, but he just never showed up for those moments
until Rockhold.
He would go on a tear, get fucking cleaned.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite Bisping knockouts is a Dan Hendo. The Hendo.
They didn't show that during his induction.
Oh, I wish. Dude.
But you know what? He does show that, never give up type of thing.
Yeah, for sure.
He went through the ups and downs like crazy, but he still got that belt.
Yeah.
But,
and personally, I think, because didn't Dan Henderson fight him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I still think Dan Henderson should have won that.
Oh, the second fight. Yeah.
For sure should have hit.
Yeah, I think he's inducted too already.
Yeah, but I'm just, just bringing it up.
How can he not?
Yeah, but I mean,
the H-bomb, baby.
Dude, that H-bomb. Man,
nasty.
That's when Bisping was looking like a damn cancer patient and shit. He's all shaved and shit, looking all weird.
Shit.
And he fucking just, H-bomb.
Well, we had a nice bomb tonight too. That Jorge bomb, bro.
That was amazing.
Amazing, man. Great knockouts. Great night. And I can't wait for the, continue, man.
For the next one.
I know the next one's not too big. It's the Holloway versus Egger.
Yeah.
The card's not great. That fight is great, but the card's whatever. But
yeah.
We'll probably still do the preview for that.
Yeah, probably. Most likely. At least we should. Because I want to see that.
We should definitely. But thank you guys for listening to us, man. It's the MMA Neighborhood.
That's right. And make sure to follow us on SoundCloud and YouTube.
We're on the tube, baby. And hope you guys get to check out these fights. If not, you guys got our analysts on it, and let us know how you think it went all down. Let us know who you think's next for these winners tonight, and
yeah,
love to hear from you guys.